So maybe I was wrong. So what? Big deal. This is your pipe date for Sunday, January 21st, 2024. First, some quick updates. My latest single, It Doesn't Snow in Virginia Anymore. Clearly, it doesn't snow in Virginia anymore. It's out. Go listen to it. Oh, I forgot to mention, this video is about risks. Also, I'm happy to report that I just uploaded my next single, Waiting for the Train, which is going to come out on Friday, March 8th, 2024. I'll get the pre-save links and everything out there, but this is my last day of the promo cycle for It Doesn't Snow in Virginia Anymore. So I'm going to take a break from posting content for at least a few days. So I had a comment on one of my videos that someone was like, "Are you kidding me? It's snowing so hard right now." In reference to my song, It Doesn't Snow in Virginia Anymore. It's a song about climate change. I wrote it in the fall. It had been 2 years since we'd gotten any snow. So the song was shipped out, and, of course I thought it was possible that we would get a ton of snow this winter, just my luck. But that's the kind of risk you take as a creator, and I'm happy to do things like that. I took a lot of risks with this track. I chose to dramatically strip it down. I changed my writing style. It's only bass, drums, and vocals. There's only 4 notes on the bass. And this is one of the few times, it might be the only time, where I wrote the lyrics first. And I wanted the emphasis to be on the lyrics and the song meaning and having a discussion about climate change, which I think I did. But I get a sense that these days and in modern music, at least in mainstream music, I don't feel like musicians are taking enough risks. And let me explain. Growing up and learning music in the 90s, it just felt like everything was getting more and more intense. To the point where I was thinking, like, how far can we continue to take this? I remember seeing one of my favorite artists, Marilyn Manson, on his Antichrist Superstar tour. Actually, right here in Fairfax. He came out on a cross of TVs and did a lot of things that I actually am afraid to even mention on this video for fear of getting suppressed. I mean, how crazy is that? Like, I don't know, it felt like artists years ago used to really push boundaries. And maybe Marilyn Manson is a bit extreme, but even pop stars like Michael Jackson, Madonna, were notorious for pushing the limits of what was considered to be acceptable in the name of their art and what they were trying to express. And these days, it just feels like there are a lot of forces that are pushing our art to be more homogenous. Like, you need to fit into a specific genre. You need to sound like other artists if you want to get noticed. To where the digitization and production of tracks, it almost becomes indistinguishable. So for me, I think it's important to always be looking outside of the box, taking risks, doing things that may be very unpopular, and taking that route even purposefully. Because I think that going the safe route, sounding like other artists, and even producing like other producers, there's a very clear path to mediocrity. Like, you may outperform your peers, but in that case, the ceiling is really low. And it's a simple question, I think. Do you want to fit in, or do you want to stand out? And I can guarantee you that whatever you're doing in your musical journey, if I see you taking risks, I applaud that. Whether or not it lands, we need people that are willing to push the boundaries. And I will say, I forgot to mention that this is a lot from the lens of a rock musician and someone that primarily consumes rock music. I just haven't seen the genre evolve to the magnitude I thought it would after seeing Marilyn Manson come out on his cross of televisions so long ago. But if there is one genre that I feel is really pushing boundaries, it's hip-hop. It's almost like these are the new shock rockers. And I think that's why it's a genre that's leading. And you have to tip your hat and applaud it. So I guess this is a call to action if you're a musician or an artist. Take risks, push boundaries, and show me something that I've never seen before. Pipe out.